James 4:6 says, God opposes the proud but shows favour to the humble. My name is Abena Akom and I'm a qualified nurse, and God's given me a passion and a vision to do missionary work and to help those who need my skills in countries where this would normally be virtually impossible. My first mission trip was to Swaziland in 2015, and I went to do some HIV prevention work there. HIV prevention was really useful for the locals in this country, as the AIDS rate in this country is over 40%, and the life expectancy is only 33. It's a country fighting for life. I was able to volunteer my time to educate the locals about HIV prevention and sexual health. Since then, I've done other mission trips, and the most recent one I did was in February 2018 to Kenya. I went out with a healthcare team which consisted of doctors, nurses, opticians and also a pharmacist, and we provided free healthcare camps to the local Maasai people. Some of these people travelled for days and days just to receive this free healthcare and travelled from very far. We were able to see so many people. We saw over 1,000 people in 2 days, and we treated a range of medical conditions such as hypertension, eye problems, eyesight problems, worms. We did a lot of deworming for the children, chronic pain, different infections, and that's just to name a few. It was so rewarding to see that we were able to do this. We also went to visit children in the slums in Nairobi, in orphanages, and we went to some of the schools as well. We were able to provide them with clothes, shoes, exercise books, stationery, healthcare, and most importantly, we got to show them love. It's funny the things we take for granted. For example, in some parts of Africa, if a child doesn't have any shoes, they then are unable to go to school. This was the case a lot in nearly every mission trip I've been to. We've been able to provide shoes to these children, which has enabled them then to get an education and go to school. Also, in several parts of Africa, girls are unable to afford sanitary protection and therefore have to miss school. So on some of my mission trips, we've been able to provide the girls with this sanitary protection, which enables them to then get an education. I've only been able to do this work by the grace of God and support of people, and this has been a huge part of my testimony. For example, the first time that I had a desire to do mission work, I had some doubts if I would be able to actually be able to go, especially because of funds. I was just thinking, how would I find the money to go and make a difference to these poorer countries? These are the kind of thoughts that were going through my mind. I just wasn't sure if I was comfortable with the idea of fundraising, because it involved asking people for money and asking people for support, and I wasn't sure if I'd get enough support. But I had to humble myself and keep reminding myself that I'm doing this for God. The Bible verse is James 4:10, which says, "Humble yourself before the Lord and he will lift you up." And Hebrews 11:6, which says, "Without faith it's impossible to please God." Those came to mind, and I just kept meditating them in my head. The humility and faith is what enables me to do this mission work. I've had a lot of support with each and every mission that I've done, and I've exceeded my target financially each and every time. This has meant that I've been able to go out and bless people with all of this support. Everything I've done, going out to all these different countries, providing all the medical supplies, shoes, food, support, is because of the support that I've got from other people, and I'm so grateful for the lives that have been touched and also for the lives that have been changed. And I'm grateful for the lives that are going to continue to be changed with all this support. That's my testimony, and I thank God.